Micho never, right?
Yeah. Same as always, I'm always tanking. It's easier for me to calls and shit.
Do nature resist, Steven.
Puddles, yeah, nature resist always. Get to this.
So we see puddles in melee, we
Spread,
immediately
spread,
start
spread,
chain
click,
healing.
click, 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 click.
You can take your position on the back side
And that's
here.
what I told you. Give it a range, go back as don't bring it back.
This is like the optimal position you want to be as a healer.
On 84
You're
we
close to the table.
we don't care.
So you can Riptide and
Just
lesser. Okay, so watch me hold the
stop
plague.
everything.
Ah, somebody
Just do
took
it.
it from me, unfortunately.
Go loose, play loose.
So I'm precasting on
Tell us when you're ready.
melees. There might be puddle in melees. There is a puddle in melees, so we're immediately topping it off.
We have stacking point. Wait for him to clear stacking, then we can.
And immediately topping off melees. Like we're casting immediately.
Don't play now.
Right here.
It's going to disappear.
Our only job here as Resto Shaman is just top of the melees. Because they're gonna be soaking the damage.
Make sure to end up at the table.
I'm gonna hold the plague for 4 seconds because I have a stack already, and then I pass. I do Earth Shield. So Nature Swiftness plus the GTS is very good. And also keep in mind your primary job here is to top the healers. Earth Shield works on orange target. We already had a lot of damage on the melees.
Yeah, Rosic, you're gonna res Abo, Ultron boss here. Touch the blue, by the way. Canis res Festo and Lostrum res Professional, please.
Puddles in melee. Recasting heals.
We'll drop it here, then now. Move to the other side, to the other pillar. We don't have resist, so don't die from stupid shit. You have mark on me, so you will see when I'm turning boss like now. Dash to go in the center. Oh, brother. Do you have one?
We're earth shielding him. And we're healing him, the orange target in phase 2, because he's always going to be close to the tank. He's moving together with the tank, so chain heal will connect with everyone else. And you have a lot of time.
Just go. Adults, don't drink, don't drink. Choking will be here. Go here.
You can do the eye on me, Amatador.
Yeah. Do some DIs. Sit. Fucking. Choking.
The only reason we're doing retry on this is because many people died here. Wait, what? How did I die through? What killed me? I had the DI. Bro, it's Plague. Plague ubija preko DI. Good punch and get your DCs out right away, so they don't happen mid-fight.
So don't waste wings and the other CDs and start just normal DPS.
So basically what I noticed in Penguin runs on PP is that melees take a lot of time to get topped off after green explosions. I'm gonna highlight that part out. I'm gonna do my best to highlight it exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, so you guys can have an easier time healing it up. And truth be told, I'm hoping I get all the mechanics I can per fight. Like the Unbound Plagues, the Ooze targets, all of that stuff, so I can show you guys how I like manage surviving the fight and topping off the raid. It gets hectic at times, absolutely, but it's definitely something we can manage together. This spell is it's very underrated, but it makes so much difference, right? You can even combine it with Tidal Force if like the
No, they fixed. Yeah, just
ranged
don't
is
join that.
taking,
Do not.
like, sorry, not range, the melees. If the melees are like
I'm glad they fixed that
on
shit.
third
People get
explosion
used
and
to
you
it.
can't top them off, like the extra critical chance really can make a difference, right?
Quickly buff up so I can move on. There's no time to waste. Oh, can I leave some way?
Something still exists?
We don't need to talk about that.
I have no problem with him. So. He's not ready. Go back, you here. Kings, kings, kings. Let's go.
Do Shaman's Kings as well. Nice.
Short time, right? Time.
That dude would always call Biscuit Mom, and he'd be like,
So keep an eye out. Here's the timer. 3 seconds.
Puddles.
We're precasting. We're precasting and see, both are in melee, and look, like they took,
Plague, spread.
they did not go below 70% damage, right? Because we're prepared to
It's
top the
professional.
melees
Let's
off.
go back.
We can
Don't pass
chain
like crazy.
heal the ranged here once the melee
Just
damage
already
is
45.
cleared, just so you can make sure the people with the unbound plague are like topped off.
Top. Boss, just go. Yes.
If you see someone low, lesser healing wave
Just
will
plague, you
help
keep
here.
6 seconds. First time you get.
And as a healer, you never stack. You never stack. Not in phase 1, not in
It's still
transitions.
there, by the way.
So I see melees are all over 50%. There's no point for me to waste any of the big
Stop,
cooldowns,
stop, don't touch boss. Like,
right? Like they're all 50-60%. I can top them off with 2 chain heals, so I'm saving it for the transition. Canis Pest Plague. See? This is the perfect time to use it. This was the perfect time because a lot of melees got dropped to 20% and now they're all ready to take the damage. So I see he's the one of the few people stacking, so I'm spamming healing wave on him because he's inevitably gonna take a lot of damage. I'm gonna do Earth Shield on the next thread and topping off everyone.
Going 3, be ready.
Drop a healing wave on a
range
tank
spread.
as soon as you see him taking damage. If you're not sure, you can always move closer to the melee range to dodge the malleable goo, but keep in mind
Choking
there might be
soon, stay in
choking
blue, stay in
happening,
blue,
so
stay in blue, stay in blue.
make sure to dodge choking.
We'll do cast.
I'm gonna lower the raid volume so it doesn't kind of... So, red target happening, dropping Earth Shield, and slowly healing. Plague is in melee, I'm making sure I'm topping off the melees. And dodging the goo. There's not a lot to do in between these transitions, so make sure to just stay alive, right? Occasional topping off, that's pretty much it. And dodging. Dodging, the mechanics is the most important thing in these phases. So we're topping off the target. Everyone's over 60%, no point in using cooldowns. I'm keeping the plague, as you can see, it's on me. And I'm dodging the goo, and I'm passing the plague. Like, don't panic. There's 25 people in the raid, 24 who can take the plague. You have plenty of time to pass through. And that's it. Rinse and repeat. Malleable go, we're gonna move. Kind of risky to move closer to orange target, but I do have nitro boots here ready if shit hits the fan. And we've got some puddles happening in melee. We're topping them off. We're healing the... See, this guy here, he's not kiting too well because he's very far off from everyone else. I didn't see the ooze position. Ooze position might have been good. We should stop on boss probably. Puddle in melee, and there we go. See? Cooldowns. Saved everyone immediately. My position here is horrible, so I'm gonna use this time to reposition a bit better. We got lucky here, but that's okay. Ghoul. And we're gonna reposition. Waiting for ooze spawn and bloodlust. Orange on Earth Shield and orange target. Topping off the raid, so I'm getting orange stack. Topping off the healers, then the raid. Ooze was dying a bit slowly, so the chaos is happening on transition. So as a rest of Shaman, make sure to keep an eye out on the tank, and of course stack up. I'm gonna position kind of like this, and we're moving towards the right. Okay, so we're seeing 3 stacks, so raid is gonna be taking a lot of damage. So you immediately switch to big raid healing. You ignore the tank completely because the Holy Paladin will be able to top off the tank. As soon as you see 3 stacks on anyone in the raid, no matter who it is, it can be Holy Paladin, it can be Hunter, whatever, you immediately start topping off the raid. I see puddles in range, they immediately start precasting on ranged. I'm gonna die here, yep, that's okay. I have Ankh, I will use it. I got Ankh. Do I Ankh or save? So the problem here is we got 3 stacks too early and the raid started taking massive damage. That was pretty much it. But as you can see, this is like most of the fight. Topping off the melees, keeping eye on the tank occasionally. And it's about anticipating mechanics. So you see slime puddle timer, like 5 seconds. You start preparing to top off the melees immediately, because it's gonna help you a lot. As you've seen on 2 or 3 times, the melees on Ooze Explosion, they did not go over 60% just because of the fact I topped them off on puddles.